bookstore yesterday and did end up caving and getting one book. So this is the book. I think the cover is absolutely gorgeous. It just has these two people and their cat or dog, and it's just this beautiful pink gradient into blue and then into white. And I did first stop and look at the book because of the cover, because I do sometimes judge a book by its cover. And then I went ahead, walked around the bookstore some more, and then came back to it because I was like, let me just see what the book is about. And it's actually more of like a poetry book. So if you see the inside, it's just a bunch of different little poems / short writings. But I actually convinced myself to get it because I stopped on this page, and there's actually art inside the book alongside like the poems. And this, I'll read this one really quick. This little short story is titled You're My Person, and it says, what's important isn't the number of years you've spent together. Someone you've met the day before may also pick up on your struggles and offer a helping hand. If you meet someone like this, keep them close to you. That's what's truly important. And then I ended up flipping through the book and reading a couple other poems / short little paragraphs that are written in here, and it convinced me to get the book. So the book is called Every Moment Was You, and then it's the little sub-note says Notes on Loving and Parting. And so I just felt like this book had a lot of meaningful little snippets of writing that really hit home to me and really hit me in my heart. And so I decided, why not? Because it's also a very large book, so it's not a book that I would read in one sitting, just something I would pick up from time to time when I felt the need for something comforting to read, because it's just little poems and things that can just show you beautiful aspects of everyday life. And so I'll also read the back synopsis so you can kind of tell what it's about. But it says, in the circle of life, sadness and happiness follow each other. At once intimate and universal, every moment with you is a companion for anyone learning to love, grieve, and begin again. Beloved author Tae Won Ha writes with quiet insight and gentle honesty, reminding us that even pain can be proof of connection, and that every experience, joyful or sorrowful, helps shape who we become. His poetic reflections offer warmth and wisdom for those looking to heal, forgive, and navigate the complexities of the heart. And so I just thought it was a book that had a lot of meaningful things to say, and things that I definitely feel like I could use just in my day-to-day life. So I don't think I'm going to start reading it just yet, because I actually do have another book that I'm reading. It's a fiction book, I believe it's called, but I've just been kind of like in a reading slump, so I haven't really read much of it. But it's called A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. So I have it on my Kindle because I borrowed it from the library, the ebook from the library, and it's good. I just feel like I haven't been in the mood to read something like this. It's just like a general slice of life fiction book. It just follows a girl and her family as they live their lives from when she was young, I guess, until she grows up, and they live in Brooklyn, obviously, and it just goes through all of the ups and downs of their everyday life. And so it's not a bad book, but I think maybe it's just not the right book for me right now. I'm still gonna give it some more time, try to get through a little bit more of it, because I'm only on chapter 13. I'm about a fourth of the way in, so yeah. I would say I try and give books like probably through like a quarter to halfway before I officially decide if something isn't right for me and I do want to pause it, just because sometimes it's not the book's fault. Sometimes I'm just personally not in the mood to read this kind of book. In this case, it's definitely just a me thing. I've just been more into watching shows and stuff right now, so I haven't been picking up reading, but I do want to get back into it because I feel like I am able to think better and focus more when I'm doing more reading compared to like watching TV or being on social media. So I do want to get back into reading and at least try and finish this book and then maybe read some from this book. But yeah, I just want to share this because it says international bestseller, but I have never seen anything about this book, and I thought it was just so gorgeous, and I wanted to share it in case anyone else is interested in like poetry and short story kind of writing, or not short story, but just short little one-page type of writing kind of things. I guess it might all just be considered under poetry, but yeah, I just want to share because it genuinely has some beautiful art inside of it to go along the writing. So I'm really excited to just read this whenever I'm feeling the need to have some wisdom imparted on me. Okay, I got this mango mochi yesterday. It's from this store called Hui Lao Shan. They sell a bunch of mango flavored things, mango flavored desserts, and I really like their mango mochi. Let me open it and show you. But I really like it because there's little chunks of mango inside. It's not just mango filling, like there's literal chunks of mango inside. So I feel like it tastes really good. I could honestly probably eat this whole thing in one sitting if I wanted to, but I'm not going to because I want to save some for my family. So I won't eat all of it. But this is what it looks like. Wow, looks really good. Let me just grab one. This is what it looks like. Unwrapped. This is what the inside looks like. You can see.